Is it okay if I talk to this level? No. Okay. I'm Mathilde, I just turned 28 and today is the day I decided to prepare for an Ironman. Okay, I'm just doing this video actually to hold myself accountable. I didn't really want to do it, but David behind the camera just talked me into doing it. So at least I have this to come back to and to start document my preparation. Starting today, I will prepare for road cycling, swimming and running. I have very little to no background in any of these things. I started running a few months ago and I'm really enjoying it. I swam as a kid when I think I stopped about 10 years ago, which was quite a long time. So let's see how we are going back into this. And I think my biggest challenge will be road cycling because I don't even own a bike. This is how early in my preparation I am. So I will probably get back to you guys to ask lots of questions and lots of help because I have no idea what I'm going to do and how I'm going to do it. But we're gonna make it happen somehow. So yeah, I'm just making this video to start sharing my journey starting today. If you guys have anything you feel like you wanted to do and you were adapting yourself, if you feel like you cannot do anything because you don't feel capable of it, this is what I've been doing with so many things where I feel like I wasn't legitimate enough to do it, where I feel like too scared to do it. And I guess today is the day where I stopped doing that and I just decided to show myself that limitations are mostly in our minds. I hope, at least, we'll find out, I guess. And yeah, just sharing this to inspire you to do the same. Go after your dreams, after your goals. Even if they scare you, just do it scared. We're in this together and I hope we can build here a little community where we can uplift and encourage each other on this journey. What inspired me to take this challenge is how amazing the connection our mind and body are creating. I feel like anyone, if you're able to set your mind on something, you are able to accomplish anything. That's my challenge here because, as I told you, I have no idea how to set up a bike, how to ride a road bike. I don't even have any idea how to choose a bike, which is going to be my first step, finding a bike. But I am sure that anything you truly want, you truly believe in, you can become and you can accomplish, and that is going to be the goal of this journey.
Okay, now how do you plan to balance training with other commitments? What do you do in life?
How do I plan to balance training? Okay,
So,
you can tell the boyfriend is speaking behind the camera.
What do you do in life?
I'm a physio student, so I'm studying full-time. I am also teaching Pilates and yoga, which is not quite the endurance sport, as you can tell. How I'm going to plan to balance that? I have very little organization skills, so we'll see how that goes. We will just plan along the way and improvise, I guess. Okay, my weaknesses. My cardio is so bad. I have absolutely no cardio, no endurance, so I'm working on it. I decided, because I told you I started to run a few months ago, and because it was so much fun but also quite overwhelming, I decided to take a coach, which is amazing. Thank you, Ben. Getting me to do the hard thing and to progress, which is fun and also really, really rewarding. So I would say cardio is one of my big weaknesses, but working on it. What else? One of my strengths would be, I reckon, I'm really, really stubborn. It is my strength in sport, maybe not a strength in life, but in sport I'm really determined, I'm very competitive, and I think that's one of my strengths. We'll see what we can make out of it. Swim is one of my strengths. I swam as I was a kid, so I think I swam for like 7 years. I had so much fun doing it. So of course that would be like, it would be a good fitness background, I guess. I guess when I'm gonna be back in the pool, I'll find out if I have some good rest or if I have to build back, but hopefully not.
Why did you decide to run?
For my dog, my little Tommy. He's sleeping next to me. I'm maybe not going to bother him now, but I have a little border collie and love him so much. And when he was a pup, I decided if I want to commit to have a little puppy like Tommy, I need to get back into running just for him, just to make him having a good exercise, a moment together. And the other thing is I also injured my knee I think a year ago, like on a stupid fall forward, fell on my knee, and I dislocated my patella. I did a subluxation actually. And I just realized it's been years at this stage. I didn't do any impact training, and I was like, God, you're 27 and you're just having a fall on your knee and you're like doing a subluxation. That's not looking good. It's time to go back into a little bit of more impact training, and just like changing a little bit more, yeah, the way I used to train, because I was basically just doing yoga and flexibility, and I was like, yeah, maybe it's time to bring back a little bit of change into this. So yeah, on my first run, I didn't have any phone with me, any watch with me. I was just like, let's run as long as it feels right, and then just stop, because I didn't want to push. I didn't want to feel like obligated into something. So I ran for like, I think 20 minutes, and I stopped, and I felt exhausted but happy. And I was like, good start, good start, talking myself into it. And I just started like this, and after a few months I decided, okay, let's download an app so I can keep track of my progress. It was good to do this, I think, after a few months, because at least I didn't get discouraged out of seeing my perf, which were really low. And then I bought a watch, I got my coach, did my first race. I think I started to run in September and did my first race in May, so like about 6 months. I'm very, very bad at math, you will see, I cannot count. Anyway, I think it's like 6 months later. And I did run my 10K surprisingly in 46 minutes, so I was like, that's not too bad actually. It was fun, it was challenging, I felt good afterwards. So yeah, I was like trying to keep progressing this way. Right now I'm just enjoying like running about 4 to 5 times a week at the moment. And then we will see how we are going to balance that, if I have to put some swimming and cycling into my weeks too. We'll see. First Ironman I'm gonna make is going to be Perth, and then let's see if I can make something great out of this and go after a dream. Maybe I'm not gonna talk about it now, but it's in my head. It's in my head. Perth is in 2025. I cannot even recall the date. What's the date? I think it's like 1st of December. Something like this. I think it's in December 2025. How much is it, 5'7" in centimeter?
It's like your size, like 1.70 m.
Maybe this one. Maybe that's the one. Maybe. I think that's my size. Maybe we should go check it out.